And what if I told you that the same white powder you use to clean your kitchen or freshen your refrigerator could help you restore blood flow to your penis? I'm serious because for thousands of men over 60, including many of my own patients, something as simple as baking soda has made a dramatic difference in circulation, erections, and even confidence in intimacy. My name is Dr. Lauren Hart, and I've dedicated over 10 years to treating older men with problems most are ashamed to discuss: poor blood flow, weak erections, low energy, and emotional fatigue. I am a professor of urology and a specialist in men's health, and I firmly believe that the best medicine doesn't always come in a pill bottle. Sometimes it's already in your kitchen. Here's the part most men never hear. Baking soda isn't just for cleaning or for baking. When used correctly, it can support nitric oxide, improve blood oxygen, balance the body's pH, and even help testosterone work better. All essential for strong, lasting erections after 60. The 10 ways that will guide the video. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 surprising, science-backed ways that baking soda can help older men regain vitality and perform with strength and confidence. If you are a man over 60 and you care about natural ways to stay strong, energetic, and confident, subscribe to the Dr. Lauren Hart channel now and hit the notification bell. Benefit 1. Balanced pH and improved circulation. It balances the blood's pH and improves circulation. When I met Hernando, he was 69, newly retired, and visibly frustrated. "Doctor," he confessed, "I don't feel like a man anymore. I try to get aroused, but nothing responds like it used to." His lab results were relatively normal, but looking deeper, I noticed something subtle. His internal pH was too acidic. Most men have never heard of this, but as we age, the body can become more acidic, and this shift, even if slight, has powerful effects. It creates tension within the blood vessels, which become narrower, stiffer, and less able to deliver the fast, expansive blood flow needed for a healthy, spontaneous erection. It's like trying to water the garden with a clogged hose. Baking soda, being a natural alkalizer, helps the body gently rebalance the internal pH. When taken correctly, usually mixed with water on an empty stomach, it can support better blood fluidity and help the arteries relax. I prescribed Hernando a gentle morning routine, a small amount of baking soda with water and lemon. 3 weeks later, he returned to my office with a smile. "Something has changed. It's subtle, but I feel like my body is awake again." Benefit 2. Improves oxygen delivery to erectile tissue. One of the most overlooked aspects of strong erections is oxygen. Not just general body oxygen, but oxygen delivered directly to the blood vessels and tissues within the penis. I recall Ricardo, 72, a retired firefighter, always proud of his strength and reliability. "Doctor," he told me, "I feel like I'm running out of fuel down there. Everything is slower, heavier, more muted." With age, especially with acidity or inflammation, red blood cells no longer carry oxygen as efficiently as before. Baking soda not only reduces acidity, but helps optimize how hemoglobin releases oxygen into the tissues. When the blood is more alkaline, hemoglobin transports and discharges oxygen more effectively. This means more oxygen reaching the penile tissue when arousal begins. If you're following along so far, write your city or country in the comments. I'd love to personally greet you in the next videos. The Dr. Lauren Hart community grows every day thanks to you. Benefit 3. Reduces inflammation in blood vessels. One of the most misunderstood enemies of male performance after 60 is not low testosterone, but slow, silent, constant inflammation. I call it the silent thief because over time, it wears down blood vessels, energy, sensitivity, and erections. Samuel, 71, told me, "It's like my body is always working against me." His inflammatory markers, like CRP, were elevated. Chronic, low-grade inflammation hardens the lining of the blood vessels, the endothelium, where nitric oxide should be produced. When inflammation takes over, that system locks up. In several studies, baking soda has been shown to stimulate anti-inflammatory pathways, especially in the blood vessels and kidneys. Samuel started a simple protocol: half a teaspoon of baking soda in water every morning, followed by a 15-minute walk. In just a month, he reported not only more frequent morning erections, but also more energy and clarity throughout the day. Benefit 4. Supports natural nitric oxide production. If you've ever wondered why things don't work like they used to, the answer may lie in a molecule the body once produced easily but now struggles to generate: nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the spark that starts everything. It tells blood vessels to open up, signals smooth muscles to relax, and most importantly, directs blood to the penis at the right time. Tomas was 66 when he told me, "Doctor, I want to be intimate. I still have the desire, but I feel no signal from my body, like the switch won't turn on." Baking soda does not contain nitric oxide, but it helps create the ideal internal environment for the body to produce it naturally. When the body is too acidic, nitric oxide breaks down faster. Baking soda, by alkalizing the blood, protects the endothelial lining and keeps this system active. Benefit 5. Gently detoxifies the liver and kidneys. One of the most overlooked reasons why men begin to lose their physical, sexual, and emotional edge after 60 is toxic load. Over time, the body accumulates chemicals, waste byproducts, and even old hormones that no longer serve a purpose. Two key organs are responsible for cleaning up: the liver and the kidneys. Carlos, 70, a retired accountant, told me he felt toxic, as if something was wrong internally. His tests showed slightly elevated uric acid, mild kidney strain, and signs of a sluggish liver. Baking soda helps reduce the acid load on the kidneys and supports a healthier urinary pH, making filtration easier. For the liver, it promotes better bile flow and enhances detoxification. I'd like to know what aspect of your intimate health worries you the most. If it's mainly lack of energy and vitality, write number 1 in the comments. If it's difficulty maintaining firm erections, write number 2. This helps me create more specific content for the real needs of our community. Benefit 6. Reduces sugar cravings and supports weight loss. If you are over 60, you've probably noticed that belly fat seems to cling more than before. Jaime, 66, a former soccer coach, entered my office, touched his stomach, and said, "This belly is ruining my life. I can't get rid of it. And I'm sure it's killing my desire." Abdominal fat isn't just an aesthetic or storage problem, it's hormonal. That stubborn fat produces aromatase, an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. By helping to balance the body's pH, baking soda can support more stable blood sugar levels throughout the day, reducing those intense sugar cravings that sabotage progress. Benefit 7. Improves sensitivity of testosterone receptors. Something I constantly hear from men is, "Doctor, my testosterone levels are fine, but I'm still tired, unmotivated, and nothing happens in the bedroom." Testosterone is only part of the story. More important is whether the body can use the available testosterone. Martin, 64, a retired police officer, told me, "They said I have enough testosterone, doctor. So why do I still feel muted?" Years of inflammation and internal acidity can put hormone receptors to sleep, making them sluggish, even resistant. It's like shouting through a wall. The message is there, but it doesn't get through. Baking soda, by reducing acidity and inflammation, improves the internal environment where hormones act. Benefit 8. Boosts mitochondrial energy in smooth muscle cells. Most men have never heard of the smooth muscle cells in the penis, but these true heroes are vital for strong, lasting erections. They not only allow blood to enter the penis, but also help trap it, maintaining the erection for the time needed for complete intimacy. Gerardo, 68, a retired mechanic, told me, "It's not just that I don't get as hard as before, it's like the system shuts off halfway." Mitochondria, the powerhouses of the cells, become less efficient with age, especially under conditions of chronic acidity or oxidative stress. Baking soda, by reducing lactic acid and promoting a more alkaline environment, helps the mitochondria function better. Benefit 9. Calms the nervous system. There is a part of male performance that receives little attention. It is neither blood flow nor testosterone, but the nervous system. If the brain and nerves are not aligned with the moment, even the healthiest body can fail. Thomas, 70, a retired military man, told me, "I love my wife, but whenever we get close, I panic. My body freezes." As we age, the balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems can shift. Stress, trauma, inflammation, and even poor sleep can keep the body locked in tension mode. Baking soda, by reducing systemic acidity and inflammation, helps the parasympathetic rest and relax system take control. Benefit 10. Combines powerfully with lemon or apple cider vinegar. After everything we've seen, I want to share one last tip, a simple combination that can have a surprising impact on men over 60. Lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, when combined with baking soda, create a natural reaction that stimulates bile flow, reduces acidity, and supports both the liver and the vascular system. Bernardo, 74, a widower for 5 years, was starting to explore intimacy again. He told me he felt rusty. I suggested a simple morning ritual: a glass of warm water, a squeeze of lemon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, taken slowly on an empty stomach. A month later, he returned beaming. "I didn't expect much, but I wake up more alive, my mind is clearer, and I'm responding again. If you've made it this far, I want to speak to you directly, not just as a doctor, but as someone who has spent years listening to men in their most vulnerable moments. Hope is not broken. Your body just needs support, time, and a few small adjustments to return to balance. Baking soda won't solve everything overnight, but it can be a starting point, a nudge in the right direction. Even after 60, you are still capable of strength, passion, and connection. You deserve it, and it's never too late to start. If this video has brought you a new perspective or hope, leave your like, not just for me, but so more men like you can find this information. Write 1 if this content resonated with you, or 0 if you didn't feel a connection. I read all the comments because this channel is not just about sharing knowledge. It's about creating a space where men over 60 can be honest, supported, and empowered. Subscribe to the Dr. Lauren Hart channel. Hit the notification bell and share this video. Your health matters, and it's an honor to be your voice on this journey. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.